Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. TARDIS and it's time for another Doctor Who Steelbook unboxing. This time it's for a Doctor Who spin-off. I wish that we got a steelbook release for things like Torchwood or the Sarah Jane Adventures or, God forbid, Class, the best Doctor Who spin-off. I've got a whole video on that if you want to check out my thoughts on Class. But yeah, we have the War Between the Land and the Sea steelbook unboxing. So it's not surprising me that this is getting a steelbook and big home media release because, well, it is a Doctor Who spin-off under Bad Wolf and the Disney deal. Interestingly, this is coming out before it's even made its debut on Disney Plus internationally. They dropped this on the BBC back in December, and it actually did pretty darn well in regards to viewing figures. It actually did pretty well. It did better than almost the entirety of Doctor Who's run. And I want to say that a big part of that is because it was a series with something to say. It was a series with something on its mind. Though, of course, the December drama time slot, I think, also significantly helped it more than dropping Doctor Who in April. But yeah, let's not waste much more time and let's dive into the War Between the Land and the Sea. Barclay's ordinary life becomes a world of terror when an ancient species rises from the sea and wreaks havoc upon all mankind. As Kate Lethbridge Stewart and unit struggle to maintain peace, heroes are forged, enemies are revealed, and lives are lost. With the entire world pitted against him, can Barclay save the world? Includes over 3 hours of additional material, including the Sea Devils, the 2025 edition. So half of the additional material, because this was like a 90-minute omnibus re-edit, wasn't it? That's a little deceptive when it comes to additional material. Technically correct, but an interview with the writers, deep dive documentary, plus audio commentaries in episodes 1 and 3, extended and deleted scenes, character dossiers, set tours, video diaries, and more behind-the-scenes content. They're dropping a few of these behind-the-scenes making-ofs on YouTube, so I'm not sure if there's anything that's properly exclusive to this apart from maybe the audio commentaries. But yeah, okay, let's dive into this thing. Also, this was a 12? Yeah. I thought this might have been a 15, but I don't know. Right, let's get the plastic film off of this thing. Oh, okay. I'm not actually sure off the top of my head who did the artwork for this. I think the front cover is basically a promotional image that has been retooled and has got a lot more post-production editing on it than usual. But yeah, I'd kind of expect maybe this image on the front to be what's actually on the front. But, you know, it's a cool, striking image. I guess don't expect this to be a front cover, really. The War Between the Land and the Sea. So that was sort of like the theory, because the War Between has its own, like, different font, that this is basically the heading for what could be a new potential spin-off for Doctor Who proper. You know, the War Between, I don't know, air and space, peanut butter and jelly, I don't know, you fill in your own blanks. Here we go, there's a cool piece of artwork here as well. I think this is an illustration. For those of you who haven't seen the series, you think, oh, this is basically like a Shape of Water, like lovely little homage thing. Actually, no, this is one of the final scenes of the series, where Barclay and Salt, played by Russell Tovey and Gugu Mbatha-Raw, they're going to their deaths here, but the episode frames it as something hopelessly romantic. The series started off really, really strongly. The first 2.5, I'll say 3 episodes are actually really good and really solid, and then there's a historic fumble, like the last episode in particular. Horrible stuff. Such a massive shame. I think that the series started off with so much goodwill from audiences and then it just sort of fell apart. So let's open this thing up. So more exciting products from the world of Doctor Who. Let's take a look at what we've got here. More Unit stuff. Oh yeah, Big Finish with Unit are actually moving to the 15th Doctor's era. There's going to be an upcoming story featuring the Vlinks, voiced by Nicholas Briggs, and also an older Bonnie Langford. I say older, her current age, her Bad Wolf era age. The 15th Doctor Titan Comics, there's a one that's currently running, the Prism Paradox with the 15th Doctor and Belinda, which I'm hearing very good things about. The Lost in Time mobile game here. We've got stories from the Land and the Sea. We've got some BBC Books audios. The Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, the Art of Time Travel book, Doctor Who magazine, Forbidden Planet merch. I missed a page here. The Dalek Awakens Escape Hunt, Doctor Who, the official quiz book from friend of the channel Beth Axford, and yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay, so what do we got here? So we've got disc 1 and disc 2 using the same artwork. I do think that's a bit of a disappointment when they don't do anything interesting or fun with the artwork on the discs here, and the back artwork here being the promotional images of Russell Tovey as Barclay on the left and Gugu Mbatha Raw as Salt on the right, staring at each other very, very hard. Honestly, in regards to the presentation, the only letdown I think is the discs. I think that they could have maybe been a bit more inventive with the discs. You could have maybe had Unit on one side, and then you could have had the cool fish people on the other side. Not too much more to talk about here with this one. This is basically a much shorter unboxing because I don't have too much more to say that I haven't already said. I think it's it looks very striking when it like hits the light just right. I think it looks pretty cool. But I will now start my multi-year campaign for the Class Doctor Who Steelbook. That is going to be my mission from now on. For the foreseeable future, I will make it my entire personality. You folks are going to be so bored of me. Oh, forgot to put the booklet away. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this brief unboxing of The War Between the Land and the Sea. Who knows if we'll get any more War Betweens? I don't know. Pitch me your War Betweens in the comment section below. What would you do as a sequel series to The War Between the Land and the Sea? What would you do if you were in charge of Bad Wolf or whatever's happening for the future of Doctor Who? I don't know. Let me know your creative, fun ideas in the comment section below. My name is Mr. TARDIS. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And folks, I'll see you all next time.